Hey girl, how's it going? Girl, that was intense. Oh my God. That's all I'm going to say is that was intense. Very intense. Oh. Hi. All right. Of course, you guys can hear me okay, right? All right. So I'm going to have to reschedule everything because the lover is coming here for the night. So I've got to go take something out for dinner. But I came on because obviously I have to see you guys' lovely faces. Well, I can't see your face, but you're going to see mine. Girl, yes. Oh my God. I don't even know how to feel right now, to be honest, Empress. I don't even know how to feel right now. I feel like this is my new beginning, my second chance. But it's weird. It's weird talking about things that you buried for so long. But with that, the lover, yes, he just called me. He's so sweet. He's like, text me after your appointment so I know how it went. So then I was like, well, I'm out of my appointments. And then he called me. So good thing I did my hair and showered this morning, Empress. I was like, I should probably get cleaned up, not look like a hobo. All right, so I'm going to get started with all of this. I'm just signing into my PayPal. Oh. All right, proceed. They are. All right, so guys, today you can do what's ahead for the week, general or relationship oracle message. Let me know your two, Empress. I'm going to probably jump off about one, so I'm going to see how many of you I can get by one. And then I'll reschedule everything else for tomorrow. This is just by members and donations only, guys. So if you want to donate, just let me know. There is no free. Relationship in general, okay. I am doing butterfly today. Butterflies. All right. Let's see, Miss Empress. What does Miss Empress need to know? Miss Empress need to know. Oh my God, ARPC. I thought you were off married and having babies. I haven't seen you in God knows how long. All right. What is Empress's message today, Spirit? Oh, girl, embarking on a new career. That could be, hey, babe, that could be a lot of what you're transitioning to right now in regards to that spiritual stuff, you know, that you're doing with the church. Hey, Salita. ARPC, there's no free list, but if you want to donate, just let me know. So I'm only going to be on here till about 1, guys. So I'm hoping I get everyone because I got to go get some stuff done. Today, everything is shifting. I'm good. All right, so this card signals a happy change in your work life, even if that change doesn't seem to be under your control. Rest assured that your career track is heading in the right direction and you are learning much needed skills and lessons along the way. So you're definitely learning new things. You're embarking on new things. The more you can stay focused on your highest visions, the smoother and faster you'll travel along your career path. However, do stay flexible, as exciting new doors may open for you unexpectedly. This is a good time for you to make an employment change, provided that you've done planning and self-assessment first. Instead of impulsively switching jobs, you're guided to research, prepare, and then take action. So you have, I don't know if, okay, so it's to start your new career, funding for a business venture, trusting your business ideas, launching new projects, meeting with a career counselor. It just feels like a lot of newer energy for you. Like it just feels like whatever this new career is, whatever this new embarking, which I feel is that spiritual stuff that you are doing, right? I feel like this is what Spirit's saying. Oh, everyone's coming in. Hello. I know I was in good vibes today and I am camera ready. So I was like, I'll show you guys my face. Morning, everyone. So this is just donations and members only. If you want to donate, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, I feel like this is leaning towards that. You're doing a spiritual course, right? I'm pretty sure that's what you said, like the spiritual teaching course. So I feel like this is just knowing that you're in the right direction, knowing that the new doorway of opportunity is exactly what Spirit is trying to present to you right now. This is where you need to be, okay? That's what I feel like is coming through for you. Yes. All right. Jessica J, hey, babe. All right, so I'm going to try to get off here and get you guys all done by 1 o'clock. And then I owe your relationship message. I'm going to come do that. All right. All right, so Vita donated. Thank you. AirPC, thank you, babe, for donating. I'll be down for the donation list. All right. Let's see. All right. What can I tell Empress about the relationship message? What can I tell Empress about the relationship message? All right. So right off the hop, intuitively, you told me to do it intuitively, but I will read for it. But your whole connection right now and what's going on in your love life is all about stability and being ahead, right? So you've got to know that the spirit world has a plan for you. You got to focus on what's in front of you and not what's behind you. So I know that you do that, and I know that initially you've been working towards that, not really focusing on. You're about 5 people down, Sleeta. I know that you've been trying to focus on that. You've been trying to focus on moving forward and get that stability and setting that solid foundation. But this is more for me, for you. This is setting that solid foundation within yourself, right? Getting yourself to get together. And we were just on stream, so you were kind of just saying how you knew that you needed to do that. You knew you needed to kind of pull back, stable within yourself before that you two are able to come back together. So in order for that relationship to become stable, he needs to be doing the same things as you're trying to do. Right? You're trying to build your empire over here. He needs to be doing that over there. You both need to be more focused on what's ahead than what's focused on right now. So you said you wanted intuitively, so I gave it to you. There's more, but we will talk in stream. But let's see. So I'll do the head one because the stability one is pretty straightforward too. A popular metaphor for life remains that no one drives while looking continuously in the rearview mirror because it's not safe to do so. You need to keep your eyes on the road ahead the majority of the time in order to drive safely. The same principle is true of life. The person who dwells too much on the past misses out on what's immediately ahead. Sometimes with painful consequences, consider the difference between a person who reacts to a current relationship based on how someone unkind treated them in the past, contrasted with a person who lives in the present and does not color events with emotions from the past. One is likely to respond as if the past is being replayed at times. The other will see things as they really are and respond accordingly, right? So when you select this card, the energetic realm is reminding you to learn from the past, but to look more ahead, more than you look backwards. In order to move forward, you need to see where you are going, right? So this isn't backtracking, right? This is saying with your current relationship, whether whoever you decide this is going to be meant for, this is finding that stability within yourself, finding that stability. He needs to find that stability with him, right? You two need to find that stability with each other, but you need to be somewhere, he needs to be somewhere, and then it's just continuing to stay focused on what's ahead. All right. So hopefully that made sense. Hopefully. Miss Addie. All right. I'm like cloud fucking vibing high right now. I don't know where this high is coming from, but take it while you can, because take that high. All right, Miss Addie, general relationship or what's ahead for the week, honey? What's ahead for the week in general? Okay. I'll be on tomorrow, love. I won't be back on tonight. The lover boy's coming for the night, so I'm gonna spend the night with him. But I will. I'll definitely see you tomorrow. All right. What is ahead this week for Addie? What does Addie need to hear? You are going to be successful, Addie. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. You need to be successful. And if it's not that you need to be successful, it's more of a feeling of whatever you've been putting off on hold or whatever needs to get done, that you allow that to get done. So it says, success can mean many things to the ego self, but the soul only knows one truth, and that is to love. When your soul is no longer manifested in the physical dimension, it is a time of reflection on how successful it was with that endeavor. The soul doesn't care how big your house was or how nice your car was or how many bank accounts you had. The soul only cares about how you express love and compassion. In the infinite wisdom of the universe, the more love you demonstrate, the more you will receive. And even your ego's definition of success is altered. The notion of how you would be perceived as successful will change. The material things that you thought would make you happy will not have the same appeal. You're going to be successful, right, Addie? You know that you are meant for bigger things. You know you're meant for bigger directions, right? So your spirit guides are literally saying, like, you have success coming towards you. Okay, so God closes some doors on you this week. Guess what? He's going to open some new ones that are going to lead to that success that you've been seeking. All right, so let that success come in is what I'm hearing for you. And then general. Vita, let me know your two options, honey. All right. What is Addie's general? What is Addie's general? I was feeling butterflies. I was like, you know what? I'm doing butterflies. The sun's shining. It's a beautiful day. It's Monday. We got to vibe high on Monday. Yeah. Oh, I like this. Religion and spirituality. Adult children. So interesting. Interesting. Religion and spirituality. All right. Your spiritual life is shifting because you're getting in touch with your honest beliefs. What worked for you in the past doesn't ring true for you now. This may cause confusion within your family or within yourself. If you are leaving a religious tradition, your loved ones may worry about your spiritual safety as you venture into areas they don't understand. It's not up to you to win your family's approval of your beliefs and choices. And you do that a lot, Addie, right? You lean on your family for their approval. And Spirit's saying, like, they don't want you to do that anymore. However, if you are following a spiritual teacher, do use discernment, as I eat my hair, before leaping in with a full commitment. Make certain that everything is as it appears to be and that you retain your ability to exercise your free will. Most important, be sure that you are happy and on a spiritual path that is aligned with your sincere beliefs. So if you are doing something for someone else, then you're not in your true, what is that word? If you're doing something for someone else, you're not living your best authentic self, right? You're living the life and the journey of someone else. So your spirit guides are literally saying that you need to start doing stuff for yourself. So returning to your childhood religious path, converting to a new religion, spiritual study or teaching, conflict over different religious beliefs, blending a multi-faith family. So these are just things that are coming up for you. And then adult children. So I don't know if this means that you obviously don't have adult children. I don't think you have children at all. But it says this card comes to you because of changes involving your children who are now grown. Usually it signals that an adult child has moved away from home or is getting married or is off to college or with other family members. Regardless of the circumstances, this change is eliciting strong feelings of grief as the parenting. This is why I always put my hair up. Jesus. Part of your life now shifts. You drew this card because there's a void that needs to be filled with new meaningful projects. Okay, so this for me feels like you're yearning something. Sorry, I feel like I have to sneeze. Oh, Lord. Everything's happening. That's why I don't go on camera. There's something lacking within you, right? Because obviously I don't think you have children. So this adult children is you as an adult, right? You and growing up, you trying to get those values and beliefs from your parents, you trying to get that love or attention or, stability, or there's something you're trying to seek from your family. Yes, I do validation from family. I am out from family for studies and feels like I'm not helping with them in their struggles. Yeah. So it's like you're seeking something from your family and you're lacking something, right? It's you need to break that cycle. And when I say that, it's kind of like Spirit's way of coming through and saying, like, there's no problem in wanting that validation from your family, but this is you needing to hone that in and really start supporting yourself. Yeah, and that's what they're saying, is that as you're now an adult child, you're seeking something. You're trying to get something that you never got as a child, but your parents are using some type of religious or spiritual, thing over your head. So I feel like when they're saying that you're trying to focus on your studies, but they think that you're not helping them with their struggles, that's kind of, I don't know if it's gaslighting or manipulation. I don't know which word I would use for that. That's kind of what's coming through, is like this adult card is like Spirit's way of saying, like, you're an adult now who can make their own decisions, right? Your parents need to accept that you're not a child anymore. Your parents need to accept that you're trying to live your life. That doesn't mean that you are going to disrespect them. It just means that you need to be in your own authentic truth, okay? That's what I'm feeling. All right. The truth was trying to spit itself out there. Lord. You can't go to church right now. All right. So let's see, Vita. Vita. All right. Yes, got it. Thank you very much, love. Have a great day and vibe. Hi. Yes, girl, you too. All right, what is the message for Vita for the week ahead? Yo, girl, you're going to get called out. Self-esteem. Girl, you have been taking a hit. You have been taking a hit. You are trying to seek outwards, and when it doesn't come towards you, you kind of pull back and shelter in and second guess and doubt and look at yourself differently. And Spirit wants you to really work on that self-esteem this week. Build that confidence back up. Know that you are amazing. Know that you are worth it. All right. It's easy to perceive others as being better than you. This is a trap of the ego. There's no one greater or lesser than you. There are only those who have learned how to reveal their gifts to a greater or lesser degree. Everyone is born with unique abilities of the soul, and just like snowflakes, no two are ever alike. You have a unique perspective to share with the world and have come back this time to put your stamp on it. Perhaps you may not be aware or even in tune with your incredible and gifted self. Why not try to make a list of 10 aspects of yourself or abilities you possess that you love and hold in high regard? It's not always easy to write about yourself, but sometimes you need to be reminded just how special you are. Remember that you did not come down to the schoolroom by accident. You have meaning and a reason for being here. You are a treasure chest of incredible gifts and insights. Now is the time to celebrate you. So I really like this, right? Because when we're talking about this is like going into our therapy session, Vita, where I was telling you how important it is to tap into that self-love, right? How many times or how many even Whoever's in the chat room right now, how many times can you say that you went and stepped into the mirror today or this week or this month and told yourself that you love yourself, you know? Because I can honestly say I still have yet to do it. But this is this is what's going to help you with that self-esteem is pouring back into you, right? Everything you're trying to get out from the outer world, you've got that within you. You need to give it back to you, okay? So beautiful. Becca and her snowflakes. Her snowflakes. All right. Becca, let me know your 2 options. You'll be after Vita. What is the relationship for Vita? Oh, Jesus, everything is coming up. All right. Lessons. Everything you're going through right now is about lessons. Love teaches us many lessons. And arrival, love may be just around the corner, right? You need to allow this to happen when it's supposed to, right? I always tell you guys, you know, love is going to come towards you when it's universal divine timing. You know, it's not, you can sit there and beg the universe all you want for it, but if it's not meant for you right now, it's not coming towards you. So arrival, if you're looking for love, it often happens when you least expect it. A relationship that has become strayed can be reinvigorated in unexpected ways. A single person can literally meet someone out of the blue who quickly becomes the love of their life. As the song reminds us, love is all around us. When you select this card, the energetic realm is reminding you that true love can arrive at any moment, sometimes in unexpected ways. Love may be nearer than you realize. Be open to receive love. Well, love is coming towards you. And then lessons. Our relationship teaches us a lot about ourselves and about human behavior in general. We learn that the world is a mixed place full of people at various levels of emotional and spiritual development. Which level of maturity can't always be assessed at face value, but which takes time to recognize. We learn that often it's not what a person says, which tells us most about their character, but how they habitually behave that indicates who they really are. Below the surface exterior, we learn the difference between attachment and love, recognizing that attachment is clingy and childlike, whereas true love is flexible and sensible. When you select this card, is an indication from the energetic realm that you will benefit by recognizing the lessons you've learned in your love life. Take time to consider what comes to mind and think how you could best apply those discoveries in your life now. So very interesting for you. Definitely lessons going on in your current circumstances. I'm in a much better energy today as I realize that it's easier now to pick myself up compared to the past. Yes, girl. Yes. 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 All right. Let's keep the line moving. Keep the line pushing. We're all pushing. We're all pushing. All right. All right. You're welcome. All right, Miss Becca, let's see your tea. What does Becca, Jesus, freedom. I'm just going to take that because clearly you're meant to hear about this. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Girl, you've got freedom, right? You've got freedom all around you. This is your opportunity. You know, use this time as you're single to figure out what you want, to figure out where you're going, to figure out what your next moves are, right? This isn't a time to be timid and hold back. This is a time to say, you know what, I'm not attached to anyone. You know, I don't have to call anyone. I don't have to, you know, try to figure out relationships with anyone. The only relationship I have besides my son is myself, right? So you've got to create your own happiness right now within yourself. This is a season of something for you. And that's why you're not in a relationship right now. That's not to say you're not going to be. It's just you're in a season. So it says your soul is open to receiving new wisdom and insights that will allow it to make the right choices for its own growth. Remember, you are never a victim of other people or their circumstances. You have complete control over your own choices. By following your heart and being authentic to yourself, you present the real you to the world. Making decisions based on other people's expectations is not the true path to happiness. You are responsible for creating your own reality. When a soul, oh my lord, that was like some Chinese stuff right there. When a soul shifts to a place of honoring itself in its totality, free from judgment, only then will it find its true freedom. Only, oh my lordy, I just read that. Every soul is unique and follows its own path. Don't give in to peer pressure or the urge to fit in. You are the only one who knows the real you. So free to the march of the beats of your own drum. So I always say on this channel, you are not born to fit in. You are born to stand out, Becca. There is a reason why you have the platform you do here on YouTube, because you're not like every other reader, and every other reader is not like you, but you're attracting exactly what you need, and you're helping exactly who you need to help. So have the freedom to let yourself soar. Soar, baby, soar. Go out there. All right. Let's see. Relationship message for Becca. All right. Miss Jessica. First, Jessica. Let me know what you want, love. All right. Yep. You need to understand what's going on in your relationships right now. You need to have a better understanding. Better understanding, my love. What time are we at? 12:30. All right. All right. Because I said 1 o'clock, I'm just going to go ahead and close my list for now. All right. Becca, the more time people spend together, the more they get to know each other. The more they get to know each other, the more they learn to understand each other. When two people understand each other, well, they get to anticipate the other's thoughts and feelings based on past experience. This makes for a satisfied relationship. We sometimes use the expression, they're on the same wavelength, to describe such relationships. There is no shortcut to learning to understand another person. It takes time being in their company to do so with any degree of accuracy. When you select this card, the energetic realm is reminding you of the kind of harmony and knowing that exists between two people who really understand each other. In order to truly understand another person, you need to spend meaningful time with them. Couples who spend quality time with each other as often as possible form deeper understanding and relationships. So interesting. So you are coming into contact with someone, and this person, whoever you're coming into contact with, you need to understand their purpose in your life. This could be that either Marquise, or baby daddy is coming back around, and you need to understand the lesson behind that. There's a lesson that you need to know right now that you are going to find out. So interesting. All right, Miss Jessica. So I have Jessica, Alex, Maxine, and then Jessica J. And then I'll work on these donations, guys, and then that'll probably get me to 1 o'clock. There's someone new around. Oh, thank you, Sophie. I know. I got up early and became camera ready this morning. I've been hiding behind the camera. Yeah, I feel new. I've been saying that for you for a while, that there's new energy coming towards you. All right, Jess, what's coming to Jess this week? What's coming to Jess this week? Jesus fucking, that almost slapped me in the face. I think Spirit's excited as I am. They're just excited. All right. What is coming towards Jessica this week? What's coming towards Jess? Oh my lordy, they don't want to give you a card. What is coming towards Jess this week? Oh, I'm going to take that. The flipper. Ooh, blame. Now I know why I didn't want to come out. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Kind of like this sit down and shut up energy. Try not to have too much input this week. That's what I'm feeling for you. You like to put your input, and I feel like Spirit's kind of telling you to hush hush this week. Hush hush. All right. It is so easy to give away the power to transform your life. Certainly, there have been people along your path who have shaped you into who you are today, but you are solely responsible for your own happiness. The ego can be a very fragile thing, and if it comes under fire, the first instinct is to blame an outside force. Victim consciousness weakens the connection that you have to your soul. The mindset says, I don't have the power inside me to break free because someone else's power is stronger. This is an illusion. When you believe that someone else is responsible for your problems, that belief is the problem. Personal responsibility can empower you to change your reality. Lasting transformation always begins on the inside and works its way out. There's a difference between a reason and an excuse. A reason is valid and unavoidable. An excuse is an attempt to shift the blame. So, girl, I feel like check within yourself this week. Your well-being, right? There's going to be a lesson behind this. There's something that's going to transpire or take place. And I can't put my finger on it just yet. I will. It'll come to me. But I don't want to come to me right now. But it will. Let's see what your general is. Jesus. Okay. I'm going to take that one too. Spiritual growth. You're going through transformations this week. You're going through awakening. This card signifies that the change you're currently in the midst of or contemplating is part of your spiritual growth. It will bring about great blessings, even if challenges present themselves along the way. As this experience comes to a conclusion, you'll know you are strong, very indeed. In fact, this situation will push you to leave behind your comfort zone. You'll reach deep inside to a reservoir of strength that you didn't know you had. This strength is both peaceful and powerful, and it helps you learn life lessons, as well as let go of old pain and forgive your past. Spiritual seeking, a change of religion or new spiritual path, being true for yourself, and a legal issue and a health challenge. So, man, that's all over the place for you. But you're letting go of something this week. But try not to blame when you shouldn't be blaming. Okay? That's why I feel there's something happening for you this week. All right. So, Alex. Maxine, let me know what you're doing, love. You're next. And then I have Jessica J, and then I'll do the donations, guys. And then I think I'm going to jump off after that. Kind of a short session, but I need to get some stuff done and dinner prepped. All right. What is ahead for Alex this week, Spirit? What's ahead for Alex this week? What's ahead for Alex this week? Alex, you need to get out of this. The flipping denial keeps coming up. The denial, the stuckness, the uncertainty, the fear. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So you're still in denial about these connections. You know, Spirit's literally saying, like, you need to get away from this stuff, but you're like, do I? Is it time? You're in denial, my love. It is time to open up and be completely honest with yourself at this present moment. Buried fears and resentments do not die. They merely fester and cause disease. Only by bringing them to the surface and examining them in the light of day with love and compassion will you banish them for your life. Yeah, prepping. I can cook for you, Jess. I'll cook for you. It may bring your pain and heartache to reflect upon these situations again, but you're only giving them power by suppressing them. The dangerous seeds of denial will grow and spread and manifest unless you uproot them. Examine them and release them. This is the only way to become whole and healthy. Learn not to bury painful emotions in the first place. Deal with them as they come and take all the time you need to neutralize them without hiding them. Your soul wants to live honestly and authentically in the now. Don't hinder it by placing emotional landmines on its path. So, Alex, this isn't just the Dion situation, right? This is going way back into your childhood, right? This is the card of, okay, let's reflect, right? Let's not be in denial about what happened to you. Let's not be in denial about what took place, right? let's reflect. Let's decide that, you know what, this stuff did happen to me in my childhood, in my teenage years, happening to me now, but I can move from this. I can learn from this. You know, I can grow through these emotions. I don't know if this is counseling for you. I don't know if this is therapy for you. I don't know if my own therapy sessions that I'm doing are going to help you, but this is you recognizing that you don't want to live with these things anymore. You say, nope, not in denial, but I'm telling you that it's within you, right? So you might not be in denial about certain things, but there's still something that you're in denial about in your life. And that's why this is coming up. So if it's not recognizing with you right now, just come back to it, because it will. It will. And then general. That's why I'm saying it doesn't have to be anything recent, Alex. Sometimes you hear these messages and it's going to clue into something that happened to you in your childhood, or it's going to clue in that this emotion that you buried, this emotion that you didn't go through, the emotion that you never expressed, that's what's coming up right now, right? Is some type of past reaction or past emotion. That's what the denial thing is. All right, what is Alex's general? What is Alex general? What is Alex's general? Oh, Jesus. All right, I'm gonna do that again. What's Alex's general? All right. It's time. And you know what? Maybe this is it, Alex. Maybe this is it. If you see this combination right here, right? We've got welcome the new, and we got denial. Maybe you're so heart-struck and so set on certain things that even though you say you're welcoming the new, you haven't really fully welcomed the new, right? So maybe this is what they're saying, is that you need to welcome in the new, right? You need to welcome that newness in. And this doesn't have to be a relationship. This could be anything. This could be anything. All right. Change can be exciting, bringing you opportunities for joy, learning, and success. This card indicates that you may have been anxious in the face of newness. You are reassured, though, that this change will bring many blessings for everyone involved. Although it may occur differently than you have scripted, all is divine and perfect order. So you're protected, right? Spirit saying, I got you, Alex. I got you. Have faith that you know what to do in each moment. Trust that your needs will be provided every step of the way. As long as you follow your inner guidance, allow yourself to feel excited about this change and approach it with a spirit of adventure, right? So you just need to know that there's big positive changes up ahead. Respect the free will choices of everyone involved in life right now. You don't have to understand why Dion's doing what he's doing. I'm just going to reference Dion because we always talk about Dion. You don't have to understand why he's doing what he's doing or why he is the way that he is. But you've got to accept his free will choice to be that way, as he is accepting your free choice to be how you are, right? So try something completely different this week. Even if it's clothing, a food, you know, a new location, something is what I'm hearing for you. What I'm hearing for you. All right, Miss Maxine. And then I have Jessica J. And then I have Vita for donation. What is Maxine's general, Spirit? What is Maxine's general? You're welcome, honey. Okay, I don't know if you take care of your parents, Maxine, but I have parental care. So that tells me that you could be taking care of your parents. You could have thought about taking your parents. You could be in some type of work situation where you take care of elders. That could be your long-term dream or goal if that's something that you're focused on. But there's something to do with your parents. So let's see. This card indicates that the parent-child roles have reversed and you are now involved in the caretaking of your folks. Elder care is a process of attending to your elderly or medically challenged loved ones, which can mean a big lifestyle change for you. Of course you care about their health and comfort. However, how do you balance your own health and comfort? You drew this card because your aging parents are weighing on you and you're guided to ask for help and support from healthcare professionals and other relatives. It seems that you might have been assuming that no one else would lend a hand, yet gardening, appropriate essential, is essential to everyone's well-being. Loving someone does not require you to be a superhero or to wreck yourself to save him or her. Love takes everyone's highest good into account, including your own. Okay, so caring for a relative, deciding on living arrangements, healing a relationship with your parents. So 2 things are coming through. Is that if eventually you want to go into like the healthcare, my parents aren't that old yet. So that's interesting. Okay, so this might be something that comes up for you, right? Is that your parents could get sick and you want to take on that caretaker role for them. You don't want to be the type of person who puts your family or your parents into one of those old age homes, right? You might want to become that caretaker. So I'm going to say the next 10 years because I don't like to put time frames on things, but you might have to take on that role and responsibility of taking care of your parents. And if it's not that they physically move in with you, it might be that you have to emotionally support them or financially support them. And it's just Spirit's way of saying, like, don't overwhelm yourself with this because God's got you. God will make a way for this. But it could be that one of your parents fall ill to something. And this could just be like a warning sign, or this could just say, you know, you going and embarking in some type of career with the elders is definitely going to help your vibration. It's definitely going to help you motivate. Okay, so that's what I'm hearing with this card. Hey, IG, how are you? And then what's ahead? So then I have Jessica J after that, and then I'm going to do donations. I always miss you, IG, but I gotta get off at 1 o'clock here, babe. But hopefully I can see you tomorrow. All right. What does Maxine need to hear for this week? Yeah, that's interesting that kid card came up with you. But that's what it feels like. It feels like if you've been thinking about going and working with the old age, that's really good for you to do. But it's also like when you're working with older people in like those settings, you get attached very easily, right? And if you're attached to a client and that client passes away, you know, you take that to heart, right? So it's just working through how you're going to react to those situations and just being mindful of your energy and being mindful of not giving out too much and, you know, coming into like that burnout session. So it's interesting that that's coming up for you. But I also have surrender. So I definitely feel like this week is about surrendering. I feel a huge release and a huge shift for you right now with your life, a different direction. Yeah. See, spirit has information for you guys you don't even know about. All right. You need to understand the distinction between power and control. You have the power of external control, but very little external control over people or situations. Yeah, exactly. So you kind of know, Jessica, like how important it is to kind of be cautious and be, it's hard, right? It's hard when you get close, but you know, it's like, have empathy, be empathetic, but try not to get too attached. I mean, it's hard. You can lead by example. Every soul has its own unique path, and it's not your job to dictate it. Giving advice or direction in a compassionate manner is the way to go. Your soul, too, has a path, and you possess the power to control it. But you must surrender the illusion that you have control over another. Remember that this is a process, and from time to time, your ego will rise up and demand that things be the way they should be. Envision a hot air balloon being loaded up with all of the things you think you need to control, and let them run away in the balloon. You'll be surprised to find that when you release the energy of control and accept the energy of surrender, doors will open that you never expected because you have now given the universal space in which to materialize what is needed for your highest soul growth, right? So, girl, doors are opening for you, right? These doors are opening for you, but you need to release and surrender something that's keeping you stuck, right? So I love this message for you. All right, Miss Jessica. Miss Vita, go ahead and drop your donation question because you'll be right after Jessica. And then ARPC, you are after Vita, my love. So I will come to you and then I will jump off, guys. All right, so Jessica, what was your 2 choices? Relationship and what's ahead, okay. All right, love, no worries. I will get to you right after. What is the relationship message for Jessica? What is the relationship message for Jessica? What is the relationship message for Jessica? What does Jessica need to hear, Spirit? Compromise. It's about compromises in your connection right now. You're welcome, honey. Compromise is not submission. So I know you like to be submissive. I know you want to be dominated, Jessica. But your spirit guides are saying there is the difference between compromising and being submissive. So I just gotta laugh about that. Oh, Lordy. Our relationships involve moments of compromise. The strength of a relationship can be measured by a couple's ability to compromise with each other from time to time. It is a matter of balance, which involves recognizing the difference between compromise and submissive. A compromise is made from a position of personal power, whereas submissive is an act of weakness. When you select this card, the energetic realm is suggesting that you may need to consider compromising soon. When you do so willingly, it's not giving up on your own desires, but meeting your loved one in the middle for a healthy relationship. So interesting. You might need to compromise with Mo about something. You might need to say, you know what, babe? I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you how you want it, not how I want it. I don't know. I'm just saying that. All right. What is Jessica's message for the week, Spirit? Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate. So something's leaving your life this week. Something's leaving, but God's removing this because you don't need it. You don't need it. You do not need it. All right. Nothing is gone forever. The belief that we have lost someone or something is merely an illusion to assist us in learning to appreciate our having had it in the first place. The emotion of grief and the sense of loss are absolutely real, but that is the point. The lesson of loss is not about the actual physical separation because the parting is temporarily and illusionary. The point of the lesson is to acknowledge the bonds of love never end and that we have never been abandoned. So you could suffer with abandonment issues or trust issues, Jessica. When you accept in your heart that you will be reunited with everything you have ever loved, it will give you the ability to move beyond your grief and derive something beneficial from the experience. To wallow in grief is to pass up the opportunity that you and your soul family have diversed and learn nothing from it. Instead, allow your grief to take you to a better place of understanding. So understand something that you need to understand this week is what I'm hearing. So, oh Lordy. All right, what's Sunny's energy towards you? Air PC, are you still here, honey? All right, let's see. What is Sunny's current energy towards Vita right now? What's Sunny's current energy towards Vita right now? What's Sunny's current energy towards Vita right now? You're welcome, my love. What is Sunny's current energy towards Vita right now? You bring him joy. Here's the thing, like he knows that. He knows that you bring him joy. He knows that you bring him into this place of like happiness and like fulfillment. Like he could have that with you. He wants that back. He's just fucking stubborn. Stabbed in the back. Like he could, like this doesn't feel from you though. It doesn't feel like you stabbed in the back. It feels like this is what he's going through. A lot of deception around him. Like someone's really hurt him or like hurt his view on relationships. And it's like he's just taking it out on this connection. But you do bring him happiness. You do bring him joy. You just got to get out of his own head. He has a lot of passion for you, right? The passion isn't the problem. The chemistry isn't the problem. You know, it's he. What is currently going on in Sunny's energy? What is currently going on? You guys are both reflecting each other. So you're both are definitely mirroring each other. You're both thinking about each other right now. Like hardcore. Yeah, he still likes you. He's still feeling all that romance. He still wants to date you. He may not feel like he's enough right now. Lacking confidence, fear and ego issues, jealousy issues are heightened. He's healing from some heartbreak. Again, I feel like someone's let him down. Still that toxic relationship or energy is around him. I don't know if he has the current addiction. How is Sunny currently feeling for Vita? How is he feeling? ARPC, are you still here? He wants to tell you the truth. He wants to come in with some clarity, right? He wants to be like that trustworthy energy with you. He has a hard time letting anyone in. He's going to be contacting you, love call. He wants to reach out. He wants to let you know he's thinking of you, that he still loves you. He still cares about you. But he's definitely in his feelings still. Anything else I can tell Vita Spirit? Yeah, he wants to become happier. He's not happy right now. There's something making him upset. But he's going to be meeting you for coffee. I used to say in my mind that if I missed him, he missed me at least 10 times more in life. So mirroring energy. Yeah, so that's what it feels like. It feels like you guys are both kind of going back and forth on one another. ARPC, are you here? Oh. All right. Yesterday was a bit crazy energy. Today's back to the usual ones. That's what I'm saying. It's like wish-washy. Like one time we got his energy and it's all fucking high, and the next day he's all fucking sad and depressed, and the next day he has no idea. The next day he loves you. It's like, dude, get your shit together. You know, do you love her? Do you want to be with her? Like, what are you doing? That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. All right, so I'm not seeing ARPC, guys, so I'm going to jump off here because I need to go get some stuff done, but I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. I don't got anything in the morning, I believe. So I should be on here early in the morning. But with that, I will see you guys tomorrow. Love and lights.